Hey y'all, picture this. A scorching summer day, a courthouse in downtown Richmond, Virginia, swarmed with folks shouting, waving signs, some screaming, "Free Lena," while others spit venom, calling her a traitor. Lena Carter, a Navy SEAL sniper, the first black woman to ever hold that title, stands in cuffs, her dress blues swapped for an orange jumpsuit, her eyes sharp as ever, like she's still peering through a rifle scope. This ain't just a trial, it's a reckoning. And I'm going to tell you how it all went down, like I was right there, watching it unfold. 2 years back, Lena was in the Afghan desert, leading a covert op called Shadow Veil, supposed to be a simple recon job on a dusty compound nobody'd look twice at. Me, I'm Marcus Tate, her spotter back then. And let me tell you, Lena was the best comm under fire, heart like steel, but soft where it counted. We're perched on a ridge, sweating through our gear, when she spots something off through her scope, not just armed guards, but kids, women, cowering in cells like animals. Turns out, this wasn't some terrorist hideout. It was a black site lab, run by a shady outfit called Ironclad Solutions, testing bioweapons on innocent folk, civilians, refugees, people who'd never make the news. Lena's voice crackled through my earpiece, low and steady. "Marcus, this ain't right." I knew that tone. She wasn't asking permission. She was making a call. Our orders were clear: observe, report, don't engage. But Lena, she saw those kids' faces, saw the needle marks on their arms, and something in her snapped not rage, but purpose. She rallied our team. Jamal Reed, Sarah Clinito, go in, save those people. Except one of us, Danny Holt, had other plans. I didn't know it then, but Danny was on Ironclad's payroll, feeding them our moves. When we stormed the compound, it was chaos, explosions, gunfire, Lena dragging a little boy to safety while missiles rained down, courtesy of Danny's tip-off. We got 42 souls out, but the cost? Half our team didn't make it, and Lena walked away with a hard drive full of Ironclad's dirty secrets. Fast forward, and Lena's in that courtroom, the weight of those secrets crushing her. The prosecutor, this slick guy named Victor Grayson, struts up, all smug, saying, "MS. Carter's a traitor, leaking classified data, endangering lives." Bullshit. Lena's silent, not out of fear, but because she's playing chess while they're playing checkers. She knows the truth's her only weapon, but it's buried under layers of lies. That's when Rear Admiral Clara Monroe storms in, her medals gleaming like a warning shot. "This trial's a sham," she says, voice cutting through the room like a blade. Lena uncovered a conspiracy, and they're burying her for it. The judge, Evelyn Harper, looks rattled but calls a recess. Behind closed doors, Clara drops a bomb. Ironclad's tied to Senator Paul Redmond, a guy with more offshore accounts than conscience, pulling strings to keep this quiet. Now here's where it gets wild. I'm sitting in the gallery, heart pounding, when DOJ agent Tara Brooks slips me a note. "They're coming for you too." Tara's been digging, finding threads linking Ironclad to a program called Obsidian Network, years of illegal experiments, not just in Afghanistan, but Yemen, Somalia, places where chaos hides their tracks. Lena's not just fighting for herself. She's fighting for every soul they tortured. But Ironclad's got claws. Danny's betrayal was just the start. They've got hackers, hit squads, even feds on their leash. Tara's risking her badge, maybe her life, to back Lena, and I'm thinking, man, this is bigger than any of us. The pushback comes hard. Lena's hauled off to some blackside hole in Maryland. No windows, no rights, just a cold cell and a woman named Director Helen Vance, who's all ice and no soul. "You're bait, Lena," Vance says, smirking. "We don't want you, we want Clara." Turns out, Clara's been sniffing around Obsidian for years, and Lena's arrest was a trap to flush her out. In that cell, Lena's mind races, thinking of that boy she saved, his tiny hand in hers, and she knows she can't break. Meanwhile, Tara's on the outside, teaming up with me and a hacker named Eli Voss, who's got a debt to Lena from way back. Eli cracks Obsidian's servers, pulling up videos of experiments that'd make your stomach turn, kids hooked to machines, data on viral loads, all signed off by Vance herself. We go all in. Tara leaks the files to a news anchor, and suddenly, the world's watching. Obsidian truth trends globally, and Lena's name's everywhere, not as a traitor, but a hero. Clara pulls strings, gets the president's ear, And just as Lena's facing a kangaroo court, Secret Service busts in with a pardon. Lena's free, but it's not over. We smuggle the survivors to a UN hearing in Geneva, dodging ironclad's goons. At the airfield, Redmond tries one last play, offering Lena a deal: pardon, money, silence. She looks him dead in the eye and says, "You don't buy justice, Senator." Damn, I still get chills thinking about it. In Geneva, Lena takes the stand, her voice steady, telling the world about those kids, the experiments, the cover-up. She names Redmond, Vance, Ironclad CEO, all of them. The survivors testify too, their scars proof of her truth. Clara admits her own failures, saying, "I should have stopped this sooner." By the end, Vance is arrested, Redmond's career's toast, and Ironclad's assets are frozen. Lena? She turns down book deals, chooses to train new SEALs, teaching them to listen to their conscience, not just orders. I'm standing at Arlington now, watching Lena lay stones on our teammates' graves, her face calm but heavy. She saved lives, changed history, but it cost her friends, trust, years of her life. A letter from that boy, now safe in Canada, sits in her pocket, reminding her why she fought. But here's the thing. Some of those names Lena named, they're still out there, untouched, pulling strings in shadows we can't see. Makes you wonder who's really running the show, and what happens when the next Lena Carter stands up. So what do y'all think? Would you risk it all for the truth, knowing the system might chew you up? Drop a comment. Share your take. Let's talk about what justice really means when the powerful play dirty. Hit that subscribe button if you're with us, and I'll catch you next time with another story that'll make you question everything.